Good day, and thank you for ordering the Maison Gregoria's Christmas Centerpiece. And also, thank you for submitting your creations for the November freebie. This will be the November freebie, but if you have ordered this in the future, thank you very much. I'm sure we will have a new freebie for this month. I'm not sure which month it is. Will be probably in the future. So please join if you would like to know what freebie we have. Please consider joining us on the in the Maison Gregoria Facebook group. Maison Gregoria Facebook group, and yeah, you will see what the freebie is. And how to join the freebie is actually just submitting your creation, all MG templates, flower 3D crafts, and mentioning that you're submitting for the freebie. Or just, I will also, new members, I will also post a welcome post every Friday, and in that post you will find all the information you will need for this regarding the freebie. Okay, now next, yeah, as you can see, I have prepared a huge part actually, of the teapot. Don't worry, this is very easy and I will show you how to do it, okay? Just to keep the tutorial short. So we will start. The thing is, yeah, if we go to the centerpiece, I have to mention that thing is I started with the exterior panels, yeah, and the template goes from left to right, first row, left to right, second row, and then the third row there are some diagonal templates. So it actually goes from left to right, first row, left to right, second row, left to right. So, but I should have started at the end so I could show you the start. But I don't know, I didn't think through. But I accidentally started with the first template, first row, second row, and I have the last two templates here. So this is the third row, left to right. That's it. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna play pretend now, and we're gonna pretend that this is the first template of the first row. So upper left. You're just gonna fold all the score lines and all the flaps inwards. You can either do that like this, away from you, there, or backwards, whatever you call it, like that. So, and give it shape, and then you see you'll get shape, right? That's all you do, and I would recommend preparing all the templates already before attaching them, so you can actually continuously attach the panels to one another, and yeah, without having to stop all the time because you have to fold the flaps and yeah, and the score lines. So what I do most of the time is I prepare the flaps and lay them out in the same order, and except for the first and the last templates, it doesn't really matter which position the others are because they're all the same. Yeah, but I would try to keep it, if I were you, would try to keep it in the same order as provided, and with that you can always use a clip you can see, so they stay together. Okay, now I'm gonna get our, so I have folded it too, I have 2 left over. And apply glue on the flaps. Hold on. Yeah. Apply glue on the flaps. And then you just, and there's one here, very tiny one. This one can be, sometimes these tend to be stubborn and get loose again, then you have to apply it again. But, you know, don't just finish it, just attach all the panels together, and if one gets loose, just attach it so you've attached all the templates. And that's it. Then you fold it inward, and then you have this. Attach the flaps on top of the score line so you don't, as much as possible. Okay, so you don't get to see the score line. There. I have to help the template. Again, this is paper. So, as we all know, then attach it like that. And then you continuously in doing that until you get this. Don't pay attention to what's the inside and yet. There's gonna be a short transition because my battery's empty, but you can keep on watching. There's just wanted to warn you about this short transition that's going to take place. Okay. And now we're going to, so you keep on doing that, blah blah blah, there, until the last one. Oh, I used an empty battery. How sad. So, doing that, as you can see. Just attach. Oh, I forgot to attach. Glue there on the tiny triangle thingy. You can also use this cup as a treat box, a present box, or as a gift box. And when we're finished, I'm going to show you what I mean. So we have that. Again, don't pay attention to that yet. There you go. And no, and all we have to do is attach. Here in the center, there is a flap there, right? Apply glue there. And attach it. Oh, at the bottom as well. Here. There. Connect the two together. Start with the center, because soon that is attached, it won't move and It's more stable. It will be easier to attach the bottom, and it will be easier, much easier to attach the top as well. Okay? Because it also depends what kind of type of paper you're using. I'm using this very shiny paper, which I might, I'm just gonna, it doesn't always dry easy as fast as I would like to. There you go. And please don't pay attention at my nails. I have been painting. And it's not always easy to, it doesn't always come off immediately, no matter how much, oops, I've showered or washed my hands. It takes a while for it to. And then I'm attaching the top. But you can do it if you're having a hard time. Open the flap, lift them up like that. See? You see that? And now you can press it there. Get a clip. Attach it gently so it doesn't move. And let it dry. There you go. Now, while that is drying, you could attach all those internal flaps. Right? As you can see. Now, much makes sense to you. Because without those internal flaps, the cup will be a bit too thin, you know, and we're going to need an extra layer so it's stronger, stiffer. Oh, it's on my, okay. And what we're going to do is this. Oh. Pay attention, my friends. Important information. Don't skip. If you think, okay, I know what to do. No, do not skip. Do not skip. The first flap here, you will see here at the, there are two holes here, right? And this is left or right for you, I'm not sure. But anyways, for me, this is left. This should be right for you. The right one. You don't attach it at the here, square line here. Oh, I forgot to turn my thing off. I'm so sorry. But you attach it here. See, because there's this panel, it's quite big, as you can see, right? We don't attach it, start attaching them here, but this is your, they say that focal point, is that correct? Am I using that correctly? Is where you start here. This here, and then from there you can attach them, the flaps. They don't have to connect. As you can see, I have space. It doesn't matter. You won't see it because it will be filled with, in this case, stuff from the center for the centerpiece. And if you're gonna use it as a treat box, it will be filled with treats and etc. Right? This is just to have a more stable cup that doesn't move all the time. And adding this extra layer will make it a bit more stiffer. So it doesn't have to connect, it doesn't have to be perfect. This is just adding a bit of the ink. Okay? So as you can see, I've probably saw earlier, I already prepared some, and all I do is apply flaps, glue on the flaps. Fold the score line in inwards because that's how the template goes, right? And attach the flaps the template on the flaps. There. That's it. I have simplified this construction by doing this. I have made other one before, but I was like, okay, this can be a bit too complicated for some people, and I want just to make it universal for everyone. You know, I just want it to be easy, easy breezy. So you could make more if you want to. Now, if you are like, I don't think I need this interior flaps to make it stable, I'm fine with this, then please go ahead, okay? But you can try it out. You can finish it first, because you can and see if that works for you. And you can always apply the flaps, the interior flaps, later. Just don't attach. Well, actually, you can. So, no, actually, I don't think you can. Just don't attach the last one yet. Here, where the holes are, right? Because we're gonna still going to need it to attach the ear, where you can hold it, which we shouldn't be holding there. That's just for decoration. Should be always holding it like this. Okay. So yeah, I would say yeah, I guess this is the part where I say good luck, have fun making this, and I will see you back I think in part 2. Probably there will be, nah, there will be not part 2, but there's just gonna be a short interruption again where you can pause it and then continue when you're ready to continue and finish this thing. Yeah, so don't forget, do not attach the last one yet. Keep that one open. Oh, excuse me, we're not finished yet. Once you have done that, what we're gonna do, because we're not gonna leave this open. Oh, no, not yet. I was right the first time. Where's the cup? Oh, it's there. So yeah, a short interruption, and then you can continue. You can continue by pressing play again when you have finished this. Okay, then I will see you in a bit. So, welcome back. Wasn't that hard, right? This is really easy and straightforward, to be honest. And we had unlike the 3D skeleton, which is really hard. Okay, so, and now we're going to which part? The foundation and handle. Okay. I'm just gonna put this aside. The foundation. We will start with this template first. And this is not colored because... And also, I did silver because I had silver left. You can choose any color you would like, obviously. I am folding all the flaps here. And the reason why this isn't colored, because this is a 3D design, and when I deconstructed it, yeah, I don't know, it really deconstructed itself and I wasn't able to color it. That's why. So I have folded all the flaps. I applied glue on the flaps there in the end, on the flap on the end, and I'm gonna connect these two parts together. Just like that. This is going to be the bottom. There you go. Now here's another foundation, which we obviously going to attach on top of this here at the bottom. It's going to be on top when you're holding it like this, and at the bottom when you're holding it like this. And I'm just gonna choose one flap. It's just random. And I'm gonna attach one first. And this is because so it will be in position once I attached. Attaching one first will always make our job and our life easier, because by attaching one, it won't get the chance to move really. So what you also could do is, for example, attach one on this side, the other side here, and then it won't have the chance to move, and your knife attaching all these flaps against the foundations or on the foundation won't be so hard. So I'm just gonna attach one on the opposite side as well, and then it's already in position, and then I'm just made my life easier, and I won't struggle attaching it later on. Do press hard, make sure there are no Febreze there, and then just wait for it to dry. Okay, I think it's, and again, don't forget to attach it on top of the score lines. Need to hide that as much as possible. Don't go over the score line, which is, oops. I'm sorry about that. Okay, look, this dried really fast. I don't know what it is with this paper, but I really don't like this paper. Oh, it wasn't the phone that I touched. There's nothing wrong with this paper. It's just me making a mistake. Okay. And now, when that is dry, you can start attaching all flaps. Oh, here. Oops. Hold on. There's hair on my, stuck on my fingers. Yep. Okay. And now we can start attaching all the flaps one by one, or all at once, whatever you think works for you. So when you want to do it all at once, then I would recommend to apply a thick layer of glue first there, and the point where you start, and yeah, eventually it will become less and less. Don't make it a pool of glue, because it's like, you know, when you're adding sauce on your burger, ketchup, mayo, whatever, mustard, maybe some people like mustard on there, and then you squeeze it, it'll all drip out, right? And we don't want that, and that can be a bit messy. And then I turn it around, and I'm attaching the flap, pressing it here, pressing them against the foundation. And the reason why I'm holding it upside down is so I can see the score lines. So I can see if I'm attaching it on top of the score lines. And there. And now we have one side left. That's this side. And instead of applying glue this way, I'm turning it around so it's easier for me. I'm folding back the flaps, as you can see, and then I'm applying glue on them. Sorry if I move it too many times like that, you might get dizzy, but you know, this is something that I have to do in order to attach all to. Sometimes I watch it back and I do realize I do move it a lot. And I have to keep in mind that you guys are watching this, so I'll try to do it slowly. Here. And it's attached. Et voila. Now. And again, we're gonna attach here, this part, this area where we have the holes. There's a flap there at the bottom. Right, it's the only one with a flap. So apply glue there. And then look for the area that has no flap. That's that one. And attach it. Again, we're gonna work the same way. We're just gonna attach one, and then two, and then all the other, and then, well, and then we're gonna close it. The same way we did the foundation. Same way we just did just now. There. And let it dry. And this one, we're gonna let it dry, put it aside, and while we're waiting for it to dry, there are like glue pieces here that I just, you know, from my fingers. Let me clean that and throw it in the bin. There, I'm sorry. And we have the ear. So now, if you can't remember, if you have them like this and you're like, oh no, I forgot the order, don't worry. You can open your design space or your studio and look at the formation of how I provided it. In this case, it's here. And then we have an ear, which it's can I just lay them out? Because it's really hard because it's upside down. I'm just gonna attach them like this, and then I'm gonna turn it around. Okay, hold on. So have a look how it goes. Have the score lines where the score lines is visible facing towards you. Make sure, and then you'll know what's up and down and how to thingy there. There. And now I can, how are we gonna do this? Spin it. There. Here you go. So this is how I provided the templates, and goes from left to right again, and that's how we're going to attach them. Okay, we're gonna start with these two first. fold the score line, fold the flaps, apply glue. I will start at the center, because there is a curve here, right? So if I start at the center, now measure it first before you attach, because and look at the score lines here. They're like small pieces in between, and then make sure they're aligned, okay, before you attach them. Mine is upside down right now. Hold on, let me attach this again. So that's better for you. So, and then we just make sure you, right, have a look, because there's a score line here and there, and you can see there's like pieces here, and but just by looking at that you will see that you need to attach it like this, because the big ones are here at the bottom. That is the bottom. There. Now apply attached here, and by starting at the center you can easily bend it. You can easily bend it when you're starting at the bottom as well, by the way. It's not that you're not able to bend it when, or make a curve when you start at the bottom. But I like to do that because I know it's attached. Then this is attached, I can work here, and then after that, when this is dry, I can start attaching the top, you know? Because my experience from the last time is I started at the bottom, and then this came off, that came loose, and I had to attach it again. So that's why I'm starting the center. Applying glue here in the flaps. There. But I'm not saying it's not impossible. It was just my experience. I don't know what's with my voice today. Sorry for the sounds. I'm just drinking water. There you go. There. And it's attached. Now we're gonna start attaching this, or either that one. It doesn't matter. I'll just start here then. Left to right, remember. First, let's fold the flaps again. I would not fold the score lines. Oh wait. Febreze. I need to press harder. There. Fold it, et voila. Just like that. And then you can see the shape. This will go around there, right? And here I would recommend pulling the flaps and the score lines. And create a shape. Because we have to shape it. And here I'm gonna start at the second flap again from the bottom, here at the center. Up. And before I attach, then I'm gonna look first how this came like this, right? Yeah. So yeah. Make sure that the score line is facing towards you, where you can see the score line, the cuts. So it was provided like this. We're gonna attach it like that as well, okay? So it's attached. I'm gonna do the other side as well immediately so it dries. So by the time that we're finished this one, this part is dried up, the glue. And by the time we finish this one, I hope that part is dry. And then, yeah. So we just have to juggle from templates to templates. So we can attach them much easier. And as you can see, this one has flaps, which means we are going to connect that one there. Should we connect that one first? I think we should have. I can't remember. But this makes me think. Yeah, let's do that. I'm sorry, guys. Let's try. Put it up. That's okay. Still will be stable. Don't worry, don't worry. And this is the back anyways. It's just the back. So remember, this is... No, that doesn't make sense. Okay, fold the flaps here. It's a good thing we have to start here. I'm sorry, it has been a while. I just have to check. So, if I touch this, then I should... This should be attached to each other. I just have to think. I'm sorry. Ah, yeah. Let me check before I attach it. Is it correct now? There. Is this shape correct? Yeah, because they're aligned this way, right? Perfect. Okay. I think it is best if we attach this first. I'm sorry, please don't get mad. I forgot about that. I'm so sorry. I'll just start at the top. So how you see to connect them is just actually they're aligned. Even though when you're attaching them, they cross each other, but if you put them on top of each other, you see it's aligned. That's how you can see. It's too bright. See? We're not looking at it like this. And you'd be like, it doesn't make... No. We are looking at them like on top of each other by stacking the top template on top of each other. You see? And how come do I start here? Yeah, I don't know. It's I wasn't thinking. I'm not saying, like I said, it's not impossible, but it would make your life easier if you just start at the center, let it dry, and now you will see why. Maybe. Let's hope not. Let's hope that I won't. That I will be able to touch this once. I'm just applying glue on the flaps and then attaching the templates. Okay. Okay, if you're having it trouble the last part, just fold it like this. And then you can open up and move it a bit by attaching it on top of the score line. Okay, this part isn't very pretty, but again, that's okay. It is attached. Yeah, that's it, my friends. Thank you, thank you. Okay, and then let's start here. Again, the long part, attaching it here. Apply glue. There. There, this little top. I think my belly's hungry. Sorry for all the noises. Sometimes like, I'm hungry. But it's okay, don't worry. There you go. I need to head out soon and buy some wet wipes because I'm out of wet wipes. You see that? Let's attach it. And now we're gonna attach the other side as well. I could have prepared the base in advance because that's very easy and straightforward, but for the ear I wasn't able to prepare that because, well, you know, I had to show you that. That's why. That's okay, right? So this is how I normally work. Now I forget all the way what things to do, just applying glue. And then you can see why it's a bad idea, because sometimes it dries out too fast and you have to apply glue again. Oh. This happens when you're actually not thinking and just thinking. Attaching. Like I normally would if not filming a tutorial. But when filming a tutorial, I would actually like to, you know, give tips and on how to attach it better, because look at me now, I am struggling. But I am very patient, or at least I have, I think I have learned, not completely though, but I think there's still some practice to do, but I think I'm quite far when it comes to managing of having almost mastered the virtue of patience because of my work. So when there's a queue, I really don't. Normally I was like, oh no, take a shorter queue. Of course I will take a shorter queue still if there is one. I mean, I'm not a saint. But I did it in one time. Woohoo! There you go, my friends. We did it. Almost. Now I will attach. Let this dry first. This little thing. Before I attach this inside. Like that. You could actually start with one already, I think. It's not much glue, I think. I'm afraid that's too little. There, that's again, make sure you have the right side. That this is the longest one. This will go to the this will go at the bottom. This is the bottom part. And then we're gonna attach it here. This one. So at least I have this. Or no, maybe the center. Yes, yes. You're right. You know why? Because or else it will be hard to attach it. Guys, where would I be without you? If you didn't remind me. To attach the center first. Or else we won't be able to reach it. Thank you. I'm sure you'll be like, what, does she have voices in her head now? No, I'm just pretending you guys are here, okay? I'm not crazy. I did not lose it. Although it might sound like that. We're like, guys, who's guys? Who is she talking to? You. I'm pretending you just reminded me. Although it may have sounded like that. That's why I'm just adding it now. Not the voices, but you. I mean, I do not have. I do not have voices in my head. Oh my goodness. Let's continue and weird. I'm just attaching it already, actually. The center, one by one. Both sides. As you can see. And starting at center is actually brilliant because now we can reach both outer sides better. Okay, I'm gonna let it dry and I'm gonna remember this. I almost forgot. Okay, we have done one. I'm gonna do one on the opposite side. Bum, bum, bum. here, place it. There you go. I know those flaps are gonna be annoying you, but you know, just be patient. Just be patient. You'd be like, you could have added the flaps later when you've attached this. Yes, you're completely correct. You're correct. But I wanted to do the flaps first. Well, now you know for the next one, right? Right. Again, the reason why I actually can know is because I did make it already actually, but it was different. It was more intricate, and this is the first time I simplified the template or my 3D design after that, and that's why I actually didn't think of that minor thing of attaching this later after that. But well, if you're making your second one, now you know. I'm going to let that dry again. Maybe, is it? It is. Not sure. Or maybe what we could do while that is drying, we can actually attach the flaps by lifting it up and applying glue. There, just at the bottom. Let's do that. Make our lives easier. And just attaching it there at the bottom, my friends. Right, don't force it up. Don't force it. Just lift it up a bit. There you go. And then you'll see this will lift up. But if you don't want to, then press it down again, and then you will see it will cross thing here a bit. So it won't completely come to the bottom. It will, but then this will be lifted up as well. So I'll just leave it up to you what you would like to do. Here. So now that's gonna make our lives easier. So if you have done same as me, as I have, there. Oh, chips. Glue, glue, glue. Excuse me. Ew. Just a sec. There. Okay, just gotta attach all these parts here. But, oh wait, no, we can't, because, yeah. You're right, my friends, because, true, because that isn't attached, those flaps, then we can't reach it anymore. You're right, so that's, no, that's not. We really have to attach these first. Now, let's do that then. Let's just do that. Let's just do that. Try to be smart. Sorry. Fold the flaps inwards. I tried to be smart, but yeah, too bad. Guess I'm not that intelligent. Yeah, if those flaps are longer, so I can make those flaps shorter, so you can do that. But now we have to do this. Okay, I have placed as much flap inwards as possible, and there's one just here. I apply glue this way. And insert it. And attach. Okay, those flaps can be annoying. I do realize that now. Please don't get mad, but you know your second one, if you're gonna make a second one, or the next time that you will. Oh, just when I thought, oh, everything is going so well when filming this tutorial. Oh well. I'm just gonna attach, be patient, and attach it one by one. Because there's not much I can do. I have to. I'm going to open this up. It's the only I'm going to touch the flap. It's like this hair that's in your face. Gonna force it. It's okay. These are the interior flaps anyways. Just be careful. Still be gentle. Because, you know, you have this tiny flaps there at the side. You need to attach. So, I can see. I'm doing the same thing what we did before. I'm folding with the foundation earlier, folding the flaps backwards so I can apply glue on them. Exactly the same as what we did with the circle, remember? So if you can't see, do not worry, I'm telling you now, it is exactly the same as when we attach this part. It's just with all these things now in front of her face, which I am holding. Applying glue. On the flaps, which are not folded back. Enough. There. It's not impossible, just a bit annoying having all those things in front of your face. Extra thing that you have to hold. Forgive me. But once you have applied glue, it is... Oh, why am I pushing it? I need to attach it, not push it. There we go. Sometimes you just need to clean your fingers from glue residue. or else you won't be able to attach anything because everything will stick on you. And now I am using this hand here from the outside, and then I have my left hand inside, as you can see, and pressing the flaps against the wall. I'm using this hand to position it, and then I'm using this hand, the other that's inside the cup, to press the flaps against the walls of the panels rather, whatever you want to call it. There you go. We did it. Okay, the other side. Hold it here. And let me see. Where are they? It's like a peekaboo. Kind of fun. Okay. Fold the flaps downwards. Luckily there is not my... Oh yeah, no, that's not true. It's a little bunch here on this side. Folding the flaps downwards. Remember, as we did with the foundation. Yeah, with the foundation. Oh no, more glue. I need this thing where I can place my bamboo skewer or something, because all the glue ends up on this mat. And now I'm just applying glue on the flaps. Where my bamboo skewer can rest. Yeah, I need that, you know, that what they have in Japanese restaurants, where you can rest your chopsticks. I need one of those. We do have them, but we use those for eating, so I'm not gonna use them. Just need to buy one or find one somewhere that we're not using. Let me clean my bamboo skewer because it's messy, and my hands because it's sticky. Really hard to work with sticky hands because everything will just stick to your fingers. Okay, again, last. You know, it is not impossible. It's a bit annoying, but I'm sure you know what, we're mature people, and I'm sure we have overcome, you know, many things that life throw at us, and this is not the worst of them. And if this is the worst, then you're one very lucky person. So if we have overcome all the things that life throws at, we can overcome this. This is nothing, right, ladies? This is a walk in the park. What's the worst thing I have? Oh my god, I remember my student times. Oh, there were times I had no money and had nothing to eat. That was terrible. Because my priorities were so bad. When you're that young, and you know, and everyone is oh, your friends are going out, and you know you're gonna have fun, and yeah, or buying buying that dress that you can't afford. Those stuff. Moments, of course, that's not me. But all the other things are a bit private. I'm sure you understand. Life happens. Anyways, we've done it. Applause. Just take a moment to applaud yourself. Good job, good job, good job. And now we can attach it. I hope you can see the fun in it. There you go. Oh! And now I'm just attaching it. Apply glue on the flaps, and I'm just holding it against, pressing it here. On this side. There you go. Apply glue. Putting it, pressing it here. There you go. Okay? So, I'm just gonna do this off camera, because I'm sure you do not want to see this, and you can do this on your own pace. So I'll pause it, short interruption, and by the time I come back, I have attached all these. Okay? Let's do that. I think that's better. So I will see you in a bit. So welcome back. I hope it's bright enough. So here we are. It is. Now please remember that this design, sometimes see this and then they have something in mind and it doesn't work out for the month. You can't blame me for that, because this design is designed for what I am planning to do and not for what you're planning. If I can't, how do you say that? I can't read everyone's mind in the future of things they want to do. That's, I can't, yeah, well, I'm sure you all understand what I mean, okay? So it would be unfair to demand that from me, because that would be a bit too much. I'm sure that if we think about it, that you know exactly what I mean. I do sometimes get that, and they have something in mind, and they see this, oh, I can use that for something, my project, and then, yeah, and they realize you can't turn it into a hat, for example. You can if you want, but this is not, it's not like that, okay? And then can't give me 1 star because of that. That's just absurd, in my opinion. You can, if you want. I mean, you know, if you hate me, you can. Anyways. Why would you hate me, right? Nothing to you. As you can see, I have applied glue. I'm just attaching. I don't think I need to show you that. Also, since people say I can't see it, but you know, you don't have to. You should not look at the templates or the tutorial when you're applying glue or attaching. I forgot to turn off my thingy again. I'm so sorry. My sound. So I just, during the break, I made an appointment for a booster for next week, Monday. And yeah, forgot to turn off my sound after that, so excuse me. Let me turn off my sound. There you go. there, and it's attached. Et voila. Now, let's see. I'm just gonna attach this one here at the bottom first, okay? So apply glue here. Apply glue there on the ins. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Fold it inwards and then apply glue there. On top, on the outside. Okay, attach. As you can see, and the reason why one flap is there and the other one is down, and it's because so it will be stable. Oh, it will need help, okay? Oh. Here. Just hold it and make sure it's hold, and then wow, and apply glue here on this side. Hope you guys can see there, and the flap insert and attach against this panel here on this side. And once you've done that, you don't have to hold it anymore. Press this. Okay, let me do that again. The glue has dried up. I don't know why, and this is the part where I do not like this paper because the glue dries so fast, or whatever it is that happens. So you might need, maybe you should have started at the top instead of the bottom. Maybe that was better. So that's attached. And sometimes I just want to be careful, so I'm using the other side of my bamboo skewer to fold the flaps and attach. Okay, so first try didn't work, second try is working. There you go, let it dry, and then we have all the other remaining flaps here, which we also have to attach and apply glue here. Pull it in, apply glue, and if maybe applying glue from this side, from this angle is better. And yeah, let's do this first. There, and lift it up, attach it there, and press. If you can't see, it is just attaching the flaps actually against the panels to make sure that the ear is attached to the if you look at it, it actually speaks for itself on how to attach them. Some flaps, the small one goes against this panel here, and the one that is attached to that panel will go inside the ear. the side, two big side flaps, and the one at the bottom. It's a bit fiddly, can be. There you go. But not impossible. There. Now, before you attach the top, I just want to make sure it's dry, because or else if you're gonna like force it and apply glue and start moving, I'm afraid that the bottom will come loose again, and then I have to start all over again. So this is really test of patience, and if you don't have a patience and you're like, I know, I used to be like that. I used to live in a city where everything has to go fast, 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 fast. But you know, having patience, oh, it's just... We have the bottom. I think we can attach the bottom already, and the bottom is just touching it there on top of it. And that's just to have a bit of thicker foundation, because maybe you're planning to put something heavy in it. I don't know. And at least have a double foundation, and it'll be much stronger. So I'm just going to apply glue. It doesn't have to be perfectly covered with glue. There you go. There. And attach. And there. I can make it bigger for you. Absolutely. So you won't see the flaps anymore at all. Mine's a bit small, but yeah, I'll make yours. Let me do that right now before I forget. Excuse me, hold on. I'll just do that now. I have to wait for this to dry anyways, so I can easily... Oh, that's right. All I have to do is copy this one, delete this one, paste. There you go. Save. Done. Okay. And now I think this should be dry, and we can start finishing attaching the top part. So, folding the flaps here, inserting it there. There you go. And I will start with these two at the top. Now, starting at the top would be also very, very annoying. So, yeah. So we're lifting up the flaps again, like we did before, remember? And inserting it there. Press. Now, the flaps can be a bit too small for it to hold. Oh no, the other one is coming off as well. Yeah, that's true. Okay, let me think of another way to do this. This one, this came off again. The one that we have waited for. Yeah, that's small. Starting at the top would have made sense because, yeah. So what we're gonna do instead is we're gonna attach the side panels first. Here, those big flaps there. See that? There, this too. That's big enough to hold it. And then we're gonna attach the small ones. Again, this is paper. Oh, need to help template. So this came off again. Oh, flip. Happens. It's so tiny. So make sure that you... My goodness. Did it just... There. Did it come off again? What the beep? And what? Excuse me, guys. It's so delicate. I think. But I do wonder what. No. Oh, this time. Make sure that the bottom flaps, the flaps here at the bottom, there, are that you have inserted them here. They are visible here. Okay. There. Inserted them before you attach the side flaps. Side flaps are these flaps. They're inside. So I have my finger here, pressing the flap against this panel or wall or side. Might have to apply glue again because it dried out while I was doing, which came off again. Well, you know what? Let's attach this side first. I'm not gonna win, but I will win because I'm just gonna do it. Attach this side first. There. Make sure that's attached. There. And once that's attached, everything is in position. Can lift up the flaps here. Pull them in. There you go. Glue on the flaps here. And there. Insert it. Insert it. Apply glue on this tiny flap again, where it came off, remember? I think that's the best way to do this. And insert it. Applying those flaps, using my pinky inside, pressing the flap against this template panels. There. So it's just being patient. Changing techniques, or eventually we will win. And it's turning into a cup. And now we're gonna apply these tiny flaps here at the bottom. Press them down, fold them down, and press. Here. And let it dry. Oh. I accidentally bumped against my desk. And now it's off. And let it dry. Yay. Okay. Now while this is drying, because it's actually almost done, before I attach the last flap, I just let it dry, and we'll continue with showing you how to do this to make the tree. Okay, I've already prepared the angel. I have also prepared other trees, the small one and the big one, right? And there's only two, but I decided to make another one with light green to give it extra dimension. Okay, and all we have to do with both of these templates, with the angel and with the tree, is you have a bunch of those templates, 12 or something, or 18, 16, I can't even remember anymore. Fold in half, one by one, prepare it, right, like that. Fold them, you've cut them, you fold them, and I'm just gonna apply. After folding all the templates, at least of one each, so for example, it's this tree, and then just for this tree, And then you can do that later on for the angel and for the other trees. You can add as much trees as you would like. And we're just gonna attach this part together. If you wanna add more trees and have more colors, that's fine. Absolutely no problem with that. And there you go. And you continue doing that. And you can fold it and even press it. There. Like that. And you continue attaching next and next and next until you get this. See? No. I'm just gonna... It's also a very nice place to clean your bamboo skewer. I'm just gonna apply glue here. Make sure you apply glue on areas where it needs to be attached. Remember, that should speak for itself. It will only attach where you apply glue. Attaching this. You know this, I was inspired, now we're inspired by centerpieces that you can buy at florist shops, you know, and you should, and sometimes actually, they should, maybe, I'm not sure, any centerpiece, either it's in a basket, or in a cup, or whatever, in a planter, with candles, without candles. I would not, when using paint, I would not recommend using real candles. You can buy those artificial LED candles. Do not in any circumstances use real candles for this one. Please do not. And if you do, that's not my fault. When something happens. Apply this glue and attach. There you go. Once you have put it in position, you can actually press it like I'm pressing it now and let it dry. And when it's dry, you can start shaping it by, you know, just doing this, making sure you have a very cohesive thingy. Okay, and that's what you do with for the and I'll show you later how to attach this. Actually, it's very easy. All you have to do is either stick it in there, or you can use glue gun. And I would recommend using glue gun because that will hold it. So prepare your glue gun, thing in there. And now, before you use a whole thing in here, remember that this is very tall, right? So we might have to cut it in pieces. So be prepared that you're willing to do that. Or you can cut one bamboo skewer in half, and each you can use, so you will need 2, and then 1 half for each of the ornaments. Excuse me. There. Just taking the residue. So that's for the ornaments. We've covered that part. For the the candle holder, I also have this artificial LED light. Fold it. Yours will have a foundation, right? I don't, but I decided to add a foundation. Just fold the score lines, fold the flaps, connect two parts to each other like that. There you go. And then you will have a foundation which you can connect, fold the score line and then connect the other side to the others. I don't have it, you have it. But that should speak for yourself. It's just by folding it, there's a flap, and attach it to the other side. Okay, there's no flaps on the other side. That'll be fine. You won't need that. There you go. It's just as long as your foundation is flat. There, where the candle can go in. Okay, so that's that. My battery's empty again, so there's gonna be a short interruption. And yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so once that's done, this should be dry. We can apply. Oh, this one came off. I just see this now. Let me fix this. Only takes a sec. So, and then we can attach this flap, which we have to kind of curl actually, I can see now, right? Kind of bend it for it. Able to attach. Let's glue here. And attach it. And cover it up. Now, we might have to lift it up and help the template a bit. Whoa. So it kind of requires a bit of patience and TLC. Tender love care. It's not kind of just attach. There you go. And there. Let it dry. And don't worry about this. Right? Here on top. Because you know what? You won't see a thing. Because this will be covered with dried moss. If you're thingy. And if you're gifting, turning into a gift box, you have those tissue wrapping papers, right? Tissue which you can actually put inside first and then let it. Right. Cover it up and they'll be like foam going over the edge of the cup. Those, you know what I mean, those tissue paper that they use to gift wrap or wrap the product with, that kind of wrapping paper, tissue paper. Not the tissue you blow your nose with or that in the toilet or whatever in the kitchen, or not that kind of tissue paper. Gift wrapping tissue paper. Whatever it's called. Google it. Okay. What's next? I'm just gonna let this dry before I attach it at the bottom. We still have to do that. Do not forget, I may not be showing that part anymore because, you know, I've already showed you that. I'm not gonna let this dry And we all know that eventually we have to attach this here at the bottom. Okay, so if I don't show you, you know. You know. Now, we only have these pieces here, right? Because for the decoration, I'm going to use real leaves that I'm going to pick from the garden. Just cut off the trees and branches that we have. But first, yeah, I think, I should have, oh, no, not yet. You have this. Oh, this piece fell off. May happen to you. Don't throw it away. Don't lose it. If you do, it's okay. It's not a total disaster. Yeah, it's just a very tiny piece that goes up here. Maybe I'll hold it upside down. There, that came off while cutting. Could happen to you. Don't get frustrated. Don't throw it away. We still can use it. And now I'm just going to attach this on top of each other. Make sure it says Merry Christmas and not Xmas Max Merry or something. Irem. Okay? So double check. It's just not mirrored. Angle here. Angle here. Angle here and a bit at the side and at the bottom. So okay, and now we're gonna attach it on top of each other. Et voilà. There. And we're gonna attach that one here. So find your center. If you want to do it on this side or you want it on this side. I think I will have my cup, my thingy on that side. Okay, I'm gonna hold it upside down so I can see my center. Thank you. Okay, now I know I have to attach it here. So either look first which side the ear you would like before you attach it. Maybe you like the other, left-handed, right-handed, depends. You could do it on both sides if you want, but then you have to cut it twice. Applying glue. And no, this is really something that I could not have prepared a score line to attach. Just make sure the center is in the center even. So we have 1, 2, 3 panels, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm attaching it on the second panel, trying to make it center as much as possible, and even on this side as well. And it's still, don't forget that it does need to attach to the shape. So you might have to change it. There you go. If this is too high and you would like it to go more towards the center, that's okay too. Mine is not completely straight. just gonna hold it in front of me. Upside down is really hard. Okay, perfect. It says Merry Christmas. And then you can attach the embellishments there. And then one here. Or the other side. It really depends on you. Whatever you want. When it comes to this, there are no rules. No wrong or right. If you don't like it, you don't even have to use it. And just attach. Following the shape of the cup, and you have to fold it. Have it not fold it, but just make sure it follows the shape of the template. There. Very simple, very cute. And then here on the other side. Okay? Apply glue. So, attaching it. Make sure it's even. Oh. See, holding it here, and then folding it, making it sure it adjusts to the shape of the template. So I'm holding it here, and then have my fingers here at the back, and I'm folding it. See? So it's adjusted to the shape of the cup. Easy peasy. There. Now we have this circle thing, remember? Just gonna apply glue. There, and attach it on top. There you go, and no one will notice. Let me attach this. So, this is the front. Inside, bottom, the other side, and the handle. When it's dry, you can easily hold it. Now, I have them here because... Okay, and now I will ask you to collect. There's going to be a short interruption again. I'll ask you to get your floral foam. You will need foil. You know those foil to keep... in Dutch we call it vershoutfolie. Is that what you use the foil for? Or you, to preserve your food, you know, when you to cover it up. And you need aluminium foil, floral tape, floral wires. You will need leaves and branches, whatever you would like to use. And what else? And glue gun. Okay, that's for if you want to make a centerpiece. If you want to use it as a gift box or treat box, I would recommend using those tissue paper like I mentioned. Don't cover it up too high. You can just the top, you know, for presentation. And then you can insert your whatever your treats you have. I don't have anything here right now. It could be candies. It could be other stuff like cosmetics. It could be lotions and stuff, perfume, shaving stuff if it's a guy, you know. And I'm sure a small Lego box will fit in here if it's a boy, and you know, whatever. And then you can use the gift wrapping paper, those transparent gift wrapping paper, to wrap it there. Make a knot. Insert all those stuff first, and a card perhaps. Insert it, make a knot, and tie it up. Okay. Then you will have the gift tag here, which you can use then. You know, write the name to blah blah blah. There. Okay. Okay. So, that's that. If you want to use it as a gift box, treat box, present, it's cute, right? You can also use it and just put all your stuff in there if you want, all your tools that you need. Or when you're like crafting and you're like, I have to do this. So you can use it as a container to keep all your stuff together for one project as well. So like this, for example. See? Then at least it will be there. Very reachable there like that. And then this will be clean and it looks tidier. You can do that too, you know? There's many things. Very versatile. There you go. And I will see you in that next part where we are going to do the arrangement. But first, I'm going to start cutting, prepare the floral tape, floral foam and stuff. I'll see you. So welcome back. Let's continue. So you're going to need a floral foam. I have one that is already in half. And instead of a knife, I'm going to use a scissor. It's big enough to fit in here, but not completely. And also, it doesn't reach the bottom because, well, oval shape. So we might have to cut the sides a bit off. A bit, not too much. And this is why I have to show you this. And why I also could not make mine wet yet. So mine won't be wet. There. Maybe it's even better actually now doing this. It's when it's wet, it's easier too. But on the other side, if you do this when it's wet, it can drip. Any other way, you can do it both dry or wet. I have one left. And now it fits. See? So. Okay. I thought this would be cute. Cute. Freebie. More there so you guys can see it. This is the thing I was talking to you about, that cover, you know, when you have leftovers to cover the plate. That this things, this foil that I hate. Everybody always struggles with. So I'm cutting it off camera. Please don't make me struggle. Don't force me cutting this in front of camera also. We all know that this is really hard. And only do this when you're making an arrangement. Gonna cover it up here a bit on top so it doesn't get wet, because it is still paper. Okay. You might need another piece. Okay, I think I didn't make mine too short, so I'm gonna cut again and make it longer. Look, this is better, I think. No. Okay, actually it is just short because this side is short. Okay, no, so I now have to fold it. So we need two. One side and the other side, diagonally. Just make sure everything is covered and the paper can't get wet, because it's still paper. It is still paper, right? Just make a cup. So, perfect. So you have this at the bottom. Now, make this wet. You can soak it for like a couple of hours, which I don't have. Or else I had to waste another floral. I hope you don't demand that from me to waste a floral. I don't even have another floral foam. This last brick that I have. I'm gonna wrap it when it's wet. Wrap it as well. Here, first with foil. There. And then the other one with aluminium. So that's over. I think I can. Oh, okay, this is longer than I thought. How big it will be, you know, I'm sure we're all smart enough. If it's too short, it's too short. If it's too long, you can wrap it. Just like that. Seal it so the bottom won't get wet. And then lift it up again. You can actually place it. Oh, you could have done this too. I see now. Oh, my tag. Wrap it around. You can even glue it with glue gun if you want to. Oh, speaking of, let me heat it up. It's full. Let me take this out and put this in. There. Now, we do not want to apply glue on plastic, so we're gonna cut another piece off like that and secure it. Protection, and if this still leaks, then I don't know. Just make sure they're up there, okay? So make sure to make it wet. It's not nice and tight. You can even scotch tape it if you want, if you think it's necessary. insert it there, and there you go. Hey. Why I'm not doing this? Because I still will need to kind of make a pictorial for the cup after. And then just, I think I'll do that. So I have to buy some treats and stuff so I can put it, and then, you know, just for visual merchandise, let's call it that way, for display. I'm waiting for my glue gun to heat up. Okay, now I can show you this also. Look, I have here branches and stuff that I, cut off, that was hot, from the garden. I washed it, so it's wet. I have no time to let it dry. And yeah, if you don't have this in the garden because you live in a city, you can go to the park. I'm sure you have a park, and I know some of you also lives in a country, so I'm sure you'll have something. If you're from the south and you really haven't done anything like this, you can also use artificial ones. Then you don't even have to make this wet. So I think this is hot now. Yeah. So I'm applying glue here at the bottom. Randomly, just apply glue fast and attach. And this is just to secure it. Okay, and if you don't mind, I'll have it front towards me because I'm going to arrange now. And now it's... Oh, wait. Apply some glue here as well. See? And insert. So, and just pull up the plastic, pull it up, or foam, whatever you want to call it. Pull it up there. If it's still not attached because you just pulled it up and it came off, then you know what? You can apply glue gun again. There. There you go. Okay. Well, this is the... Okay, my friends, I have here a real thingy. I also know this is too long, so I can cut it off or break it off. Apply glue. Stick it in there underneath it. If you want to make a paper, I do have paper version of this in my Etsy store, and just let it dry. There you go. Oh, there. And then we still have these. I need a new glue stick. Hold on, guys. Glue stick. Took a while. but I have one. I know some people are like, oh, couldn't you? Like, I'm sorry. Just so many things I have to have. And it's possible that I'm missing stuff. Some people get mad. Tell me that sometimes I do not have everything on my desk because I forget something, and yeah. Sorry. Okay, one more. Yeah. So I'm applying glue, as you can see here. So I can insert it there later. But first, wet branches. I need a tray. Hold on. The things that I need first are at the bottom. So I need to. And it's annoying that they're still wet. But, you know, if I did cut them a day before or whatever, they would have died. So, here we go. And then you just place it where you want. If you want it long, that's fine. No, you can cut it there and insert it. And that's why we need a wet. Need to cut it diagonally. You can also attach floral wires so they stick easily. That's why we need the floral foam to be wet. Just because of this. And just, I have this big branch I cut off. This smells so nice actually, but do not put your fingers in your mouth after doing that. Might be toxic. Careful. So what you could do if they're too short, you can attach floral wires around them. You know? No, you don't know? Then let me show you. Here is a floral wire. You're gonna need... Oh. I think we're gonna need a bed nose flyer for this. Make them sticky. Just gonna do it by hands. Wrap the wire around. There you go. It's attached. And insert it. Okay. Start with the big ones first. Around that. There you go. Press them down. Have a look. If you think it's too long, it's too long. You can make it shorter if you want. Or push them further in. Also use a bamboo skewer to prepare a hole. Oh, I hope you guys are seeing what I'm doing. There. Just like that. And every time it's becoming a bit bigger now. I have to zoom out a bit. Have a look if it's too long or not. And if they're falling down or not. If not, then force them. here, then I need to make a hole all the way here and insert it. And a floral tape would have been very handy. And if they don't stay in position and they keep coming up the way you want, you can again use a floral wire to pin them down. Now I don't have floral wires left. Just make sure this overall is like the same length. And to use this floral wire for both of them. There. Now, you can't see the teacup anymore, but it's still there. Here, right? That's one layer. I think one layer is fine. You can add more to fill the gaps if you want to, if you have things there. But I think this is enough because I do have other pieces. Like holly leaves. They're dripping. I also would recommend to clean it. And if you're going to the forest or park, make sure to cut it from the high ground, you know, top a bit. Not from the bottom where dogs or whatever may have peed. And also clean it. Make sure to clean it. And the holly leaves, I think I'll have one this side and one on that side. I think 2 is enough. Maybe up to here. Yeah. Oh, maybe a little more. Whatever. Why not? I already had it. Again, diagonally. Oh, chips. There. Position them first the way you want it to be. And I have one here that I really want to use. It has berries, my friends. Here, it's that. Actually on this side. And again, this is just, you know, a simple idea of how you could use it. Of course, you can apply your own arrangement. Don't exactly have to do the same as mine. This is just an example. What's that? Ooh. Wait. I don't know what that was. Just make sure to check the bottom of the leaves as well. I just found one that had. It's kind of a bit disgusting. If I tell you, you'd be like, I'm not gonna do that. Find one, but that's nature. Find one that had eggs. I don't know what eggs, but I threw it out of the window into the garden. I do not want eggs here. I think it was a spider. It was cocooned. I don't know. One more. I didn't know the others. I can try it out. Actually, too much. Ow! Careful with holly leaves. They are prickly. Ouch. And when it happens to you, make sure you have alcohol or something. Clean it. Sanitize it. And this goes not here. This goes here. Oh. There goes berry. And there you go. There. And then I have how do you call these? Vines. I'm just checking if there's not anything underneath it. Let's be clean. There you go. This is clean. This vines. I think it will be cute if it's hanging on the. Let me turn it around. It's hanging, right? Because it's a vine. Because it will be cute. I'll show you. This is the front. It will be hanging there, right? So let's do that. The hollies are pointing up, and then I'll make sure that these vines are pointing down. And I'm gonna do it in the front. But I do not want to cover the Merry Christmas part completely. Just like there. Okay. It's gonna be harder to show you. It's getting filled and filled. Maybe hard to follow. I'm sorry about that. But there's not much I can do. I already zoomed out as much as I possibly could. There. Again, if you don't like this, if you want to, you may use artificial ones. I think this is very cute this way. And yeah, just follow the instructions, and if you want to see it completely, we have pictures. Remember, we have pictures. I still have the pine cone. I think I'll do that later. We have the candle thingy. I have to be careful though because it's wet. But oh well, I have no choice. So make sure yours are dry a bit. And even if it's not, then let me turn it around again, my point of view, because I really need to see if it's in the center. Merry Christmas is there, house is here. I like the hearts. They need to be in front, actually. Is it straight? Nope. That's the center. There you go. Make sure it's the center, okay, peeps? And again, if this doesn't work, pin it down. Use floral wires. If you don't have flower wires, I'm sure you can use those other wires that comes in a roll. Do this. There you go. Should be, yeah. Perfect. Okay. There. Then we have the Christmas trees. I think I'll do the dark one here at the back. Let's see, and this is just to make sure the house stays in place. So that's one. And where's the small one? Oh, here. too on the side here, or there. That's the front. Let me turn it around now. Then you can see. Oh. Then I have one green here on this side. Oh, chips. Help move the leaves a bit if necessary. And with these ornaments, you can also pin those leaves down so they stay down. And now the house is secured. But still, make sure not to drop it. There. I'm gonna use some branches. I think here. God. No, actually. There. How cute is that? Then we have the angel. Should I put here or here? I'm gonna put it here. There. And we can cover it up. And we have the pine cone as an ornament. There. And there you go, my friend. You have a very cute centerpiece which you can give to. And you can actually apply something here as well, like Christmas balls ornament, the small ones, you know, right? I'll do that. I don't have them anymore. I don't know why I threw them away. I don't know why, but I can make them. If you'd like to know how I make them, I can show you right now. Hold on. Obviously, peeps, I'm gonna need materials because this is something improvising right now. But don't worry, I'll show you. Just have a bit. Okay, that was full. So I'm just gonna show you one how I do it. One. We have here a bamboo skewer, a styrofoam bulb. Any size will do, of course. You can't use those huge ones, obviously. But you can use any size you would like or have or can find. This is around less than an inch. Mine. If you can find those, just use an inch. But don't use those mega big ones. Okay. Well, before you stick it in there, Mod Podge here, make sure it's attached. Okay, or else, if it's not attached, your styrofoam bowl will forever disappear. In there. Okay, maybe a brush, instead of dipping it in there, actually using a brush is so much better. Because now I have to remove the excess. I think applying a layer of tacky glue is enough. Again, this is improvisation right now here, taking place, improvising how to make your own ornaments of the things that you have here. Okay, because we're gonna need some glitter. We're gonna need to add some glitter here. Hold on. Not green because we have enough green. use some gold. Do I need gold? Let's do red. I have a lot of red here. There you go. Just gonna use this piece of paper. So it's still wet of the thingy. Sorry, the centerpiece is in the way. Can't help it. Here. And just sprinkle, cover it. Make sure you have a piece of paper, clean piece of paper. Okay, mine is not clean, but it's dry. Mine is dry. There. And cover it with glitter. It's like, oh my god, how cute are these lollipops. And then, voila. Just make as much as you want. Make sure they're dry though. And you're gonna need help. Stick them in. I would recommend using a bent nose plier. But, oh, I'm sorry. I can't see it. It's there at the back. And then you can use as much, or you can buy real ones. If you don't have it and you have styrofoam ball and you'll be like, I don't want to buy ornaments, then yeah, don't. You can even do that with, okay, how to catch the remaining so we don't waste any glitters. Putting it back inside. There we go, most of them. You can even do this, oops. For the pine cone, just not too much. Let's make it. I'm just gonna do the top. I hope you guys can see. I'm sorry. The place getting too big. Am I getting too small? I'm here. I'm here. And again, sprinkle it. Make it festive. There. Shake it off, shake it off. Shake it off, shake it. Oops. I accidentally touched it. If you have setting spray, you can use that. Hairspray or something. You can use that. Obviously, I don't have it right now. And I'm just going to insert it. Let me just insert it, okay? Oh, there was a hole there somewhere. Voila. I'll show it to you in a bit. Let me clean this up before accidents happen. Putting back the glitter inside. Hey, voila. Not wasting any bits. Let me clean my fingers, please. Hold on. I'm removing any. Oops. Oops. Everything's falling. There. And my friends, I think, let me unplug my glue gun. Hold on. Hold on. There. Now I can show you. Thank you for your patience. There it is. Okay, it's not in the right position right now. But I'll make sure it will in a bit off camera. It's just, there you go. And you can add more. You can add more ornaments if you want, just to cover up the aluminum foil. I'll make more of the ornaments with the glitter balls, I think, in just different color, maybe gold this time, to add some color. Yeah. You can even do the house gold or any color you would like. I just used yellow. Yeah, because it's just, it's so obvious. It complements the green. And yeah. Let me see if this one works. Okay, this doesn't work. It doesn't have a battery. I have one somewhere. I just don't know where. I will find it. But for now, we'll just use this. Insert it there. It's not working, but it will. I'll find another one. I just don't know where it is. I can't find it right now. Or else I'll be gone too long again. Oh, there. I found it. Hold on. I found it. I found it. I found it. Hold on, please. There. How cute is this? This is so darn cute. There. I've noticed that people do not want to make foliage, because making foliage and leaves, it does takes work. And I'm like, yeah, if you guys, you can close this up if you want to, but why would you? You need to turn off the light anyways, right? Okay, it's too big to show you, but I'll try to make a video. I'll try to take pictures. Hold on. Let me see if I can zoom out a bit more. Yeah, that's it. Can't zoom out more. I will add more ornaments, but I'm gonna do that off camera. And where I'm gonna do that is just gonna add one or two here in front, there in front of the house, and then one or two more at the back. Okay? Or I think just two. Add one here at the front, I'm gonna make them gold, and then add one gold at the back as well. So it's kind of coming back. And that was it, my friends. I hope you had fun making the centerpiece with me, which you can make one for yourself and one to give to your mother, neighbor, friends, someone who has been very nice to you and you want to thanks. But you know, and can't think of another way of thanking someone with a beautiful present, something like this. This is so cute. This is adorable. There you go. You have made a centerpiece. You can add ornaments as you want. And if you want, you can add this. If you have the fine, you can hide here at the back as well. I might do that. I might go outside and get one and add them here at the back. So I might press this more. I think it's playing with height is also nice. So it's always the same, you know. I might cut one and add them here at the back. And here as well. If there's going to be competition, I have to cut two. One at the back, one at the front. Two at the back, two at the front. There. So guys, I hope I know it's not, oh yeah, the tags. I'm sorry about my voice. I need to drink something. I have a rope here. You can use a ribbon or anything, gold rope, whatever you want. And I'll just cut a piece off that is as big as my palm. Anything, or a bit longer. There you go. Random, not measuring it, as you can see. Attach it. Hold it here. Hold it down. You see me do? I'm holding it down here. Put it up. Make it even. Make a knot. There you go. Add it here. You can add it to the ear. You can add it to anywhere you would like. You can add it here. Even hide it here. The back. around the how do you call that? The vine, the ivy. Here, I'm just gonna make not. You can say thank you, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, miss you, love you, thinking of you, whatever you want to say. There you go. Oh, chips. So, I'm thinking now maybe this could be the challenge as well. Yeah, we'll see. I'm not sure. I don't know yet. I can think. There. I hope you had fun making your Christmas ornaments or centerpiece. And if you have ordered this in the future, I don't think, yes, November. Maybe it will be December. Yeah. And if not, it could be 2023 when your order come out. Because, yeah, that's possible too. 2023? I mean, this is so classic that it has no, you know, time thingy. This is just this classic, right? I have to do this. Okay, it comes up. I'm gonna attach this with floral wire. It's so classic that it doesn't expire. Anyways, thank you very much. If this is the challenge, I'm not sure. Hope you enjoyed our challenge. I'm just gonna say it now, but again, I'm not sure yet. Actually, I think it's quite cute as a challenge, but you guys are a tough crowd. I can't do, the reason why I can't do just flower for the challenge is because it's a flower. Just a flower. You guys, how am I gonna do that? How am I gonna do flower when I have to provide, it's not really a challenge. Maybe you guys like challenge to make a flower, but that would be unfair because some people would have more experience than the other, right? And yeah, I've added floral wire there, and now it's so much better. It stays in place like the way I want it to, perfectly. So I just have to rearrange the code. Anyways, that's the whole thing behind the flower. It's gonna be hard to judge. Some people will have more experience. Some people are just uber talented. Some people are beginners. And yeah, and then you can see I have 2 categories, but still then you're gonna want a tutorial. And then what's the challenge in that if I provide everything? Tutorial and how to make it. I don't think that's a challenge. I mean, you can win a tree. The price is a subscription, and you know, where I pour my heart and soul into, and I don't think making a bit of a challenge is too much to ask from my point of view. You know, I spend a lot of time and dedication and making the subscription and my files, so I think, yeah, kind of weird. Anyways, I don't know why I'm saying that here, but maybe when I decide to do this as a challenge, because I think I have fun making this. Actually, it is fun making this, you know. And if you don't make it for yourself, you can always make it for someone else who needs it. Maybe you have some friend that needs some love and attention, and need to be spoiled. I mean, it doesn't always have to be expensive, but you can make something cute as this. This is, I mean, if I would receive this, I'd be so happy. Anyways, that was it. Thank you very much for your order. Thank you for submitting it for the freebie. And thank you for joining the challenge if this is going to be a challenge. Thank you for ordering it in the future. I hope you had fun making this one. I'm looking forward to seeing your creations in our Facebook group. Please follow me on Instagram. Please subscribe here and hit the notification bell here on YouTube. There. And follow my Facebook page. If you have bought this on Etsy, please consider heading to Etsy and leaving a review. I really would appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Yeah. And if you would like to if you're interested in the subscription, make sure to follow our Facebook group, because I will post, registrations will always be posted in our group, and you can find more information then. If you're gonna post this on Instagram, please make sure to tag me. I really would appreciate that. And so you get the chance to be featured in my Instagram. Thank you very much. Have fun and good luck. Ciao.